All right, we are keeping track of breaking news in the NFL. We got something new for you. Our NFL Nation's reporter, or at least our Panthers reporter, David Newton, tweeted that the Panthers have released safety Kurt Coleman. The team will save $2.65 million in the 2018 salary cap space, $3.9 million if Mark posted June 1st. The Panthers have also released defensive end Charles Johnson, clearing another $3.25 million in cap space. All right, hot topic this year, Dez Bryant and his contract. The Cowboys' top wide receiver took to the radio waves last week to air his frustrations out and defend himself. In an interview on 105.3 The Fan, take a listen to Bryant, who addressed the criticism he's heard regarding his performance last season.
I let a lot of things get in the way that shouldn't have never got in the way. I really made my mark. I don't care about what nobody's talking about. I can care less. Everybody ain't with Dez Bryant. They can kiss my
Can you even imagine the idea of wearing the 8s in another uniform?
Nah, man. Hell no. It don't seem right. It wouldn't be right.
All right, welcome inside the Verizon film room. D'Angelo Williams over here trying to sort out his chair, but he got it. He's in with us. You were so blown away by Dez Bryant's statements there on that radio station, talking about his health and basically saying he wants to stay with Dallas. So it is Overreaction Monday here. So is it an overreaction to state that Dez is better off playing somewhere else?
It's not an overreaction. I know a lot of places that he'll be great at, but he wouldn't be in the role that he would be if he stayed with the Cowboys. Dez Bryant, if you're listening or you're watching, there's nothing against you, but the number one receiver role, I can't see it, and only because of the direction that the NFL is going into. However, I've always said this, and I've said this time and time and time again. Dez Bryant, when he came into the National Football League, I played with Keyshawn Johnson. I thought he was a faster, edgier Keyshawn Johnson. Mm-hmm. And now where he is in his career right now is Keyshawn Johnson. So he can get those passes in the red zone. He can upgrade a team in the red zone with those targets, and he can also make those third down catches. So he still has a lot of juice left in the tank. It's just that that juice is now allocated to a different role and not that number one role.
Bottom line with number one wide receiver is that you find ways to consistently generate separation in the NFL. And some guys do it in a lot of different ways. I mean, Calvin Johnson did it just based off of his size. He was so big that he was always open. Right. You've got guys like Antonio Brown that run better routes than anybody else. You've got someone like Doug Baldwin who's quick and runs incredible routes as well. Dez, last year, did not have a distinguishable trait that allowed him to consistently get open as a number one wide receiver. Has he done it in the past? Yeah, a ton. But last year he didn't do it. I mean, the numbers bear that out as well, which is part of the reason why the Cowboys seemed so soft in their stance. He'll be back, but maybe on a different number than that massive cap that you just saw.
I think they will do something with the contract, but I think it's an overreaction to say he'd be better off somewhere else. And the reason I think that is because of all the work that he and the Cowboys have done together since he entered the league to create a support system for him that has helped him to become successful. This is a guy whose career was in some trouble early on because of some stuff that was happening off the field with him, his family, his mother, a lot of well-publicized stuff. And he's been successful in Dallas. And a lot of that, I think, has to do with the comfort level. And I think if you took him out of there, I would wonder on his behalf if that might not be a great thing for him.
You say success, but he's had a lack of rapport with Dak Prescott, right? Prescott overthrew Bryant 28 times last season, so he misses Tony. At the end of the day, he misses his Tony.
I think he's got a good role in that offense, which is a run-first offense.